A pack of hyenas surrounded a lone baby elephant, anticipating an easy meal. But look who came to his rescue. Dear viewers, before we continue, write in the comments where you are. We are curious to know which city you are from. Enjoy this show. The scorching Indian sun blazed through the treetops, spilling golden streams of light into the jungle. The air shimmered, and it seemed as if nature itself was breathing. Among the lianas, the silhouettes of elephants flickered. A little elephant named Arjun walked under the protection of the herd. He had recently learned to stand on his feet and was now curiously exploring the world. The elephants moved along a familiar route, listening to every sound. They were led by the old matriarch Savitri, an experienced elephant with time-worn tusks. Beside her walked Arjun's mother, Amara, touching her son with her trunk from time to time. But the little one became fascinated by a butterfly and wandered further and further from the herd. To him, the world seemed full of games and wonders. Meanwhile, Amara noticed his disappearance and trumpeted a call. The other adults grew alert, and anxiety hung in the air. Arjun found himself in an unfamiliar part of the jungle where everything had fallen silent. And suddenly, hyenas emerged from the thicket, 8 adults. They tightened their circle, their eyes gleaming with a yellow fire. Arjun remembered how the adults would take a defensive stance and try to mimic them. He raised his head, spread his ears, flapped them loudly, and trumpeted. The first hyena approached, but the calf stamped his foot sharply and trumpeted. The predator recoiled. At that moment, Amara was charging through the jungle. Her trumpeting cry thundered over the forest, and the ground trembled under her feet. The entire herd was moving behind her. The hyenas began to attack more aggressively. One scratched Arjun. He squealed but tried to strike back with his trunk. Amara heard that cry and rushed into the circle of enemies. The hyenas leaped back but continued to circle. Then, the massive silhouettes of the entire herd appeared. The elephants formed a semicircle, creating a living barrier. Savitri stepped forward, her formidable gaze making the predators hesitate. And then a new sound was heard, the rumble of engines. Jeeps driven by rangers emerged from behind the trees. The people stopped carefully. The veterinarian, Dr. Rajiv, approached Arjun and quickly treated the wound. The elephants trusted the familiar scent and did not interfere. When the vehicles drove away, the herd remained in place for a long time. Only in the evening did Savitri lead the family onward. Arjun, limping slightly but with his head held high, walked beside his mother. That day, nature showed that even the smallest elephant is capable of incredible resilience.